titled The Flag I Spin. The feeling when you want to leave, but it's hard, as if I were to pull a wild card. My care and love for this sport is all left behind in that court. Flag spinning, rifle tossing, is it finally my final crossing? The purple flag in the air, right after my double turnaround only leaves a glare. But is it fair to me and my emotions to keep myself trapped until free in waiting to be filled with glee? Do I quit the sport I love? Is it about what is above? The amazing silk on the pole I spin, my faintful frown under my grin. Do I want to have a throw while the pole goes over my hair? Only I know how to treat myself with care. As I hear the drop of my flag, the echoes of the heavy bolt make me turn and revolt. The speed and velocity of the cap twists and turns until my fingers wrap the tap. The white fainted electrical tape keeps me all the way wide awake. I glide my way through the tarp, showing off my 45 that is very and nearly sharp. My first season strong and true, my second very bland and cruel. From bewitchment to rainbow connection, my heart hurts right to its core. I only wish for my pain to stop. Maybe I should just do a fish flop. Only I know what I want, and only I will get to decide.
My poem is called Weapon. A wise, wise woman once told me I use my love as a weapon. Whatever that means. My love is the only thing sharper and more cutting than my tongue. It's no fun being so guarded, love being my only sword, my only surefire shot at leaving a bruise. Once I've loved you, you'll never want me to leave you, beg on my knees for me to choose you. You'll never want to go back to life before I saw you. I've got such perfect beauty, my lack of notice is a cruelty. My life is like a movie. You say you hate me, you can't fool me. You'd let me look down on you so long as it means I look at you at all. You'd beg and you'd crawl for my attention, my good intention. Being close is like being entered into God's dimension. Did I mention there's less tension? My good graces you'd hold in prehension. You'd risk suspension for being too high in class because you let me talk you up to euphoria. But I only did that so your fall is more fatal. My good graces aren't so graceful to get into. Let me see your application. Did you fight God, lose too? Did you hold your breath until your face was blue? Did you cater to every little shiny thought that you thought would make me like you? The ground is unstable. Because my screws are loose, I used them to screw down the lid of your coffin. Because you let me screw you over thinking you could screw me over, and now you're 12 feet under, and I forgot about you yesterday. My love ain't the weapon. I need not wield it in my hands. I'll hold it in a grin. It's the prize, but you fight over it, but despite your tries, he who wins does not take all. In fact, I didn't sign up for this at all. All I do is sit on the throne made of the bones of suitors who lost fights I didn't even condone. They want me, I want them to leave me alone. I hate that I have to use my boy's name like the weapon of which you speak. It's a shame that it's used like a sword in a video game to fend off those who want my pants off. But what about those who just want to let their steam off? I seem like the perfect place to rest their case, the perfect face for their parasocial misplace. They open their briefcase in haste and empty the waste, but I don't even know their name. But somehow we're best friends. Barry, I've known you for 3 years on Ibis Paint. B, we go to school together. We're from the same place. Barry, we already made it to third base. Can I have some space? Damn. I hate having a pretty face, being recognized any place. My presence is big, fills up your empty space, empty time. I hate that they still think of me after years of different spaces, get mad at me for my rude gazes, but it's hard to keep a poker face when you're bored of winning a losing battle. My trophy case is full, like every vase with the roses they bring me, letters they write me. Can y'all take this another place, force us on another face? I ain't the marketplace of love. This body is a temple, and from it I sell weaponry.
Content warning for suicide and drug mention. 108,000. It was honestly a good day. My eyes beamed open brightly. My outfit obediently seemed to agree with the rest of me. My hair looked luminous and luscious. Makeup done like a mosaic. School was sufficient, wrists withering away from writing, minds mixing many thoughts, my normal routine again and again. I arrived home with no paper or pen in mind, snacked, filled, smiled, a screen in front of me, and then I gaining some digital glory. 108,000. That was a great day. Now, phone in hand without a plan, I hear my sister arrive. Dear Lord, I hope she just goes to bed, no messing with anyone's head. But no, she had just began. It started as crying, wailing to the sky, slightly unusual, but I just set it aside. And of course, a sliver of me felt poorly, but I kept it deeply traveled inside. And when she tumbles and grumbles down the stairs, her vision with tears is impaired. By this point, she begins to strengthen her voice, even the wailing turning to a blare. Her boyfriend, who's on the phone, is talking, but she can't understand. Her voice became different, a word when it landed. I had turned confused and concerned as I listened in the room just next door. I approached my mother. She was already talking to the law of the land. What felt like hours, a dozen more bodies in my home. My sister wasn't downstairs alone. My mother spills her background, the main medicines and past misuses. I feel like I'm being watched with a drone. A great day has washed away. I breathe as the police leave my house. Is that the first or probably the last with a sister like mine? 108,000. 108,000 people died from drug overdoses in 2022. My sister could have become a number calculated by statistics and logistics, minuscule. Reflecting and dissecting that realization wasn't an easy task. It feels like all I'm ever doing is asking whether or not she'll be okay. Whether she'll leave that mask behind and look me in the face and close this case. There's times I want her away from me because of who we are in past history. Luckily now, I still have that choice to let her.
You're trapped, lying crying on the bathroom floor, phone in hand, lies in the air. You can't get away. You're told that you need this thing that everybody else has. You're trapped. People say show your true colors when they really mean hide your real self. Maybe try wearing makeup, getting braces, do more skincare, go on a diet, eat less, work out, wear better clothes, and put your hair up. Endless solutions to problems you didn't realize you had. You're trapped. You open your phone again. One time you listened to a sad song and now your Spotify feeds sad music to you. You once stayed on a sad video for longer than usual and now that's all you see. Do they want us to be depressed? You're trapped. Nothing now is made without an algorithm, a way to keep you constantly listening to the brainwashing voices of higher-ups. They teach us to hate people not like us, but then they tell us to hate ourselves because there are so many things wrong with us, too. You're trapped. You suddenly start turning to the world's choices. You mute your own self-conscience. You're trapped. One night while you were fast asleep, they secretly fed you the pill that took the control of your own thoughts away. You are under their control now. You're trapped. People who were once beautiful individuals are now carbon copies of each other, all the same. Not a single hair, mole, freckle, or scar out of place. Standing out now is more potent than the bite of a black mamba. You're trapped. They'll pick at you, your insecurities, your beliefs, your silent thoughts. They'll slowly break you down over and over until all your bones are shattering, until you want to tear out of your own skin, until you wish you were dead so you didn't have to see what they made you. You're trapped. I know you may not think it's happening to you, but believe me, the grip will tighten. Your body will begin to crack under the stress. But maybe if we try, we can turn off our phones, think for ourselves, and break the hold they have on us. Make the world better for the people to come, and we won't always have to be trapped.
Profanity warning. This is my poem, That Shit's Temporary. I finally found comfort, no worries, no concerns. I stare into my ceiling, listening to whatever is playing on Spotify. The quiet, calm music that flows through my earbuds, knowing it's truly the song for the moment. As I gaze, I wonder what the future would be like. This would fear me. With my friends passed out in my room, as I stare and ponder, I am comforted. It's 4 a.m. I should get some sleep, but I can't. As I ponder and wonder, fear seeps inside me. The fear of knowing that shit's temporary. Friends won't be there much longer, and I'll be alone again. Someday I won't be able to stare and ponder and think while I'm staring into my childhood bedroom ceiling. Someday I'll have to grow up, but I fear it. This moments like these are what people yearn for, to feel comfort, to feel love, to feel fearless, knowing that you have all you want, all you need for that one moment. But why do I feel slightly empty? What do I need? Tell me. What could possibly make this any better? For God's sake, this is what people want, isn't it? Or is it just that feeling, the safeness, the nostalgia, the love? Is that what I'm missing? Love? Why? I have it from others. But their love will never make me love myself. I feel I love myself, maybe a facade I've put up to convince others, to convince myself that no matter what, I still can't look in the mirror. I notice every detail, everything wrong, and I'll know in 10 years, I'll look back at this and think, what is my issue? So dear me, is this what people say? Is this just a phase all teenage girls go through? What is this normal? What is normal? Why can't I be normal? Would more people love me if I was normal? But I'll look back at this and know the feeling. That shit's temporary. That's what I'll tell myself, hoping I can hear. I can, but I can't accept it. I've always wanted things to be cut and dry, to accept the truth. No beating around the bush, right? But I can't accept this. I'm scared. I feel fear. And in 20 years from now, I'll feel that same fear, knowing I have no idea what the future holds. Why is it an endless cycle? Why? Why does it have to be pain? Why does it have to be fear? Why does this shit have to be not temporary? That shit's temporary, I'll tell myself again, hoping this one time the sugarcoating and the gaslighting will work, to hope, to not feel fear. To tell myself there's a reason to be fighting, but is it really? Life. What is the purpose of life? Why does life exist? Why do people have to take others' lives? To comfort their own, to feel less fear? But that won't come for you, to invoke the fear, because you know, that shit's temporary. That's what you'll tell yourself to get through it all. You'll need to find the happiness in all things, which is hard, but if we're being honest, I did say I hate sugarcoating things. The happiness, it's temporary. That shit's temporary. Unfortunately, and things we have to accept it. The dull feeling inside you, the emptiness, it's hard to fight, but that shit's temporary. So chin up, and even if you can't go back to your childhood bedroom and you fear for the future, you've got to enjoy the moment you're in and make the best of it, because that shit's temporary.